Check out the view. I mean, the
Oh,
views. This is, Robert Redford land here, and it's beautiful. But no, I'm here for a
the
conference,
officer
and
and
we're
the
kicking
gentleman.
off. Well, a little bit more than that, but Sundance, all those things. Anyhow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful there. So, what do you guys want to get into
Well,
today? I
well, we
know
miss you.
Arnold
That's for
came
sure.
out.
We miss you. That's for sure, for certain. And we want some insight. Terrion Arnold did practice today, but if you recall, he left the second half or only played the first half of the Lions Packers game because of a groin issue. So, what can you update Lions fans on as far as Terrion Arnold is concerned, and how sensitive slash tender slash concerned should we be regarding what could be a reoccurring problem with him?
Well, that's the best part is what you said at the end. That's the most concerning. Arnold's on, everybody saw the interview with him where he's basically, I'm playing through it. It's a nagging injury that's going to be there for a while. I'm going to learn how to play with it. So again, I mean, for a corner to play, Braylon and I've talked a lot of times about playing in, if you got five gears and you stay in second and third to get
Yeah.
by and don't re-injure, that's fine. The problem is he's the corner. So he's being directed by those receivers, and those receivers, all they do is live in fourth and fifth gear. So that's where my real concern is. Is he going to be able to keep up? Is he going to be smart enough? Is he going to hit him harder off the line to slow him down? You're going to see a different style of play because that groin is definitely it's a very crucial part of playing his position. And it can be, I don't know if we have the anatomy, but I mean, it's that anatomy right, in your privates there in the inside of your
Yeah.
leg, that groin. So it's anywhere from a to an inguinal area, to a minor sports hernia area. All that stuff comes together. And if you start weakening that area, and granted, I trust the medical team there and him, but Arnold wants to play. So will he be at risk for further injury? 100%. Can he play in fourth and fifth gear against those receivers? I'm I'm not overly confident that he will be because I mean he's going up against a team with an offensive coach that knows how he plays and knows where his weakness is. So I'm concerned. I want him to
Man,
play. He's a great guy in the locker room,
here,
great guy in the field, but if he can't keep up, that's an issue.
Doc, you hit the
There's your
nail.
anatomy.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, and I appreciate the anatomy, man. Shout out to Doc for sending these clips in and Kool-Aid getting it going as we're rocking and rolling on the interview. You bring up a great point. Look, I had a growing industry when I had a growing nag when I first got drafted by the Cleveland Browns. They wrap it with the hand, they wrap it with the ace bandages on the inside where it's at, then pull it around the waist, and then put the tape on there, and you get the feel of, okay, I don't have this gear today, but I may have a little bit of that. You bring up a great point. They're going against Roma Dunizé as well as DJ Moore. Those guys are physical, they're fast receivers, and they love to work the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a long season. We know what happened with the DBs last year. They had some growing injuries, whether it was Ennis Rakestraw, whether it was Terrion Arnold. Also had some hamstring deals as well. This is a long season, and you're going to need Terrion Arnold. You're going to need to have the guy that we said is going to make an improvement in year two for these Detroit Lions. Would you just sit him? Would you just sit him this game so that he's more important for the third game against the Baltimore Ravens, the fourth game against the Chiefs or the Cleveland Browns? Would you just sit him to allow him some time to really get back, really rest that groin area? Because this is a long season and we don't need this to be a thing week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd rather be a thing week 1 and then we shut it down until week 3.
Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those where I tell you, he wants to mentally play. Give him, we'll watch him on the opportunity, but also we're watching him differently. You're looking at his right versus left, his first step. What's he doing in catch up? Does he have that speed to catch him? Does he have being able to go side to side? Is he equal or is he favoring it? Is he going to lead to other injuries from it because he's babying that? That's what we look at. If he's being honest, which he should be, he's a professional. That if he can hold up, I mean, not to bring it up, the Packers took advantage of him in that first quarter. I mean, like he says, I'm not a man that makes an excuse of my groin. He's got to be real for the best of the team. So if he does go out there, I'm sure the medical team's going to watch how he's moving, how he's accelerating, what's going on. Yeah, he's going to be wrapped. He's going to have some secret sauce to get out there. But again, can he keep up with a guy that knows he's weak, a head coach that knows he's weak and to go after him. If he can't be strong enough on the line to slow him down in open field, I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up. I mean, these guys are hard to keep up when he's 100%. I mean, they're good. They're good receivers. So I think it's going to play a role. I'm not confident he. I mean, I will be the first to say if he has a great game on Sunday, I'll be the first guy to say that he worked through it and fought hard and he gritted it out like Detroit Lions like to do.
Let's shift gears to a different sport. The Tigers are a game up on the Toronto Blue Jays for best record in the American League, and Toronto had just seen one of their best players go on the injured list, Bo Bichette, with a left knee sprain. It was announced earlier this week that he is on the shelf, the 15-day or the 10-day IL, retroactive Sunday, which tells you it may not be that bad, but considering the position he plays and the type of player that he is, where he tries to take extra bases and he's an aggressive swinger, what does a left knee sprain do to a guy who plays in his style?
So there's two thoughts here. One, they're one game out, like you said, but I think they're pretty much guaranteed a wild card. Losing him right now, maybe they're looking ahead for the playoffs. We want 100% for the playoffs. That knee sprain, they're calling it a sprain. I mean, there's four different grades of knee sprains. I think we have the anatomy on that too, but I think it's a simple injury. It was a contact injury. It didn't look like his knee like flung around. It looked like full contact right on the knee. So does he have a little bruising that's going to cause the discomfort and a little ligament strain, which typically will heal within 5 to 7 days? If they want to do it the 15-day, then that was a coaching player decision to say, let's get the maximum right now. Let's go for the long run in the playoffs. So I think it was a playoff decision. I think they're confident they can get there without him. Is that too lofty, or was he just not able to be productive? I mean, he's the shortstop there. It's an integral part of the team, and he's an energy bunny out there.
Yep.
So he brings a lot. And when you're seeing different clips of the knee. I know we have it up on the screen there. You're looking at a simple strain, grade 1, which is just a stretching, versus grade 2, where you have a little micro tearing, and then grade 3, where you're more concerned. So he's probably in between that grade 1, grade 2, because grade 3, we would have heard other stuff unless they're gonna, we didn't hear about the MRI reports or anything like that. It is Toronto, so I don't know how much we care. I mean, we control our own destiny, so we're not really worried about anybody below us at this point. But I think with this, I think he is. I think he's between that 1 and 2. They're playing it conservative, and I think they're confident they're going to get in the playoffs, and they want a guy who's 100% when they start.